Good afternoon. Well, it's afternoon here in the United Kingdom where this is being made, and I'd like to say welcome to a channel launch here, Soul's Diecast Odyssey. Everybody's welcome, and especially some now long established friends. I was wondering how to launch this channel, and something fell on my doormat this morning. I'm very, very lucky. So I'll just turn you. And there we go, if you can see that. Greetings from Diecast Dude. David, I don't know whether that is you, a good depiction of you or what, but man, what a great guy, what a positive guy, what a great person to have in the community. I'm just sorry he doesn't live closer, but I've been talking to David at Diecast Dude. You mostly know his channel now because he's very good at what he does, and he gives us an insight into the mainland European market around the Belgium and Netherlands field, and sometimes further afield into Germany. But I've been talking with David for a while, and this arrived on the doormat this morning. I've cut the tabs on it and put the lid on there. So let's dig in. David, before I even know what's going on here, thank you very much. This has made a good day an even better day. So let's get in. First thing we got on the top here is a handwritten letter, and I shall read that for you. And it says, "Hello Paul, here's a box with some diecast because of all your nice comments and the boxes of Matchbox you sent me. That was very kind of you. David, you're welcome. Love your channel, and it's not a problem at all, and it never will be." He goes on, "Hope you like it, and if not, you know where to send it." Another one of our great mutual friends there, Mick67. He lives down south, you know, but we won't hold that against him. Anyway, he finishes up by saying, "Thanks again, and keep the fun and nice comments coming. Kind regards, David, Diecast Dude." Well, that's smashing, David. Like I say, you've took my breath away. I wasn't expecting this. Yeah, I've sent you a little bit of Matchbox and that in 2 packages, but, you know, no great shakes. But I understand that you sometimes have a problem getting that. So let's dig in here and see what we've got. Oh, wow. Wow, what a start. Look at that, folks. I know, Rev, European make. I know it's popular with you guys in the States. I can see straight away this is a Renault Alpine rally car. Oh my golly. Look at that. Look at the detailing. I mean, No Rev have such a great reputation. Here's a rear aperture cutout, look. That is fantastical. Really, really great. There's some of the endorsements. Look on the top. Ford, New Holland Tractors, New Holland Agricultural, Nissen. But wow, what a piece. I mean, look at that paintwork. Look how that shines in the light. Look, metallics. Wow, that's not a bad start to a video, is it, guys? Eh? That's not a bad start at all. David, wow. Totally blown away with that. And like one of my other inspirations, Fireman Food 1988. Everything I collect now, with just 1 or 2 exceptions, comes out the package. So you will see that displayed at a later date. But wow, I know Renault Alpine. It don't start much better than that. Wow. So carrying on. Oh, hello. Forza Sport. Again, most of you know this. The Horizon 4 series. Look at that artwork. Woohoo. But yeah, got a Lamborghini Ventador. Sorry, Veneno. I'm getting the two mixed up, but wow, look at that. That's almost like Transformers logo on the roof there. Well, that's a beauty, and one I haven't got. Again, there's some good detailing on the front there, as you'd expect from Hot Wheels on these premium kind of sets. Not too much on the back, but again, we tend to display these things sideways, don't we? So it don't really matter. So there we go. From the Forza Horizon 4 set, that's 5 of 6. Beautiful piece. Beautiful piece. Oh, digging in. Oh, there's something weird in there. I'm not sure about that. Anyway. There we go. Forza 4 again. Oh, this is number 4. So he's managed to pick me up a couple of these pieces. Shelby Cobra Daytona Coupe. Again, lacking a little bit of detail on the back. Let's see what we got on the front. Yeah, nice striping. But again, look at the luster on that paintwork. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah. Thanks, David. In we go, in we go. Oh, hey, whoa, what are the chances of this, eh? Another Forza 4. Beautiful 92 BMW M3. I love BMWs. And I know our old friend Mick67 loves them as well. His dear lady wife, Nikki, she's got a Beamer. Bet she has fun in that. Look at that Xbox. A little bit of detail there. Like the wheels. Again, these tend to be lacking a little bit of detail back and front, but you can't argue with the casting itself. The wheels, they suit it. That's nice. Again, it's more a gloss white than a metallic, but yeah, I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Carrying on. I wonder, have you got me the full set here, David? Have you got me the full set? I don't know. That's what I'm pulling out here anyway. Anyway, most of us know this one. Aston Martin 1963 DB5. I missed the Bond car. Oh, look at that front end. Look at that front end. Do we think the modern looking Ford Mustang might have took a bit of inspiration from there? Because that grille shape looks very familiar to me. Again, beautiful striping, lovely metallics look in the light. Wheels chromed up. And that now famous rear fender there. That's quality. Nice logo for the Horizon 4. So I'll put that in order. Onwards. Oh, crikey, this feels pretty darn full. What's that? Oh, Lord. Right, yeah, off. 96 Nissen, 180 SX Type X. Oh, how beautiful. I love my Japanese cars. I've got lots of them, of which will become apparent as we go through this series of videos for us fellow collectors. 18 and over, I'd like to say. It's a shame, but there we go. Rules must be obeyed. And there we've got a bit of the old classic 5-spoke wheel there from Hot Wheels. That's a familiar wheel, but it looks nice on there. The white goes, tampos on the side. Yeah, and that's number 2 of 6. So if we put that in order, we've now got 1, 2, 3. And we've got 4 and 5. So I wonder if there's a number 6 in here for a full house. Oh my word, yes. David, that is exceptionally kind of you. I've got a full set of Forza of people. I mean, and look at that, look. Porsche 933 GT2. Oh, look at them wheels. Look at them wheels. And we have got some lighting on the front there. And the badge on the front. Rear details now. We got that now. Pretty legendary spoiler on the back, but is that not beautiful? So, yeah, I've got a full set. I will tell you, David, these will not be cracked, and I'll tell you for why in a minute, because I keep my pop culture and such like carded and displayed around the room, and that will become apparent later on. Now then, what's this thing? I didn't look. It feels weird. It feels weird. Oh, dear me, look. Look. Let me tip that down a bit. It's a tree, or part of a tree. And I'm laughing about this because I actually made a comment on Dude's site. A lot of you will have seen it, where he goes to the sort of rural diecast where there's a lot of Siku and agricultural machinery, of which I think he's got a fetish for. But we was talking about the diorama, and I said, what a lovely diorama, but the realism in them trees absolutely wrecks me. And he agreed, he laughed, and he said more about them trees later. Well, this isn't that particular tree, but it made me laugh because he stuck this in because of my comments. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. Here's a tree canopy. So I'm wondering. Yeah. Oh. Actually, David, this is turning into a very, very beautiful tree. Let me pull back a little bit from there. There we go, tilt up. That almost looks like a tree off the Serengeti. And what we got here, is that? Ah, that looks like a base. That looks like a base. Let's have a look. I see. There's a tab there so you can't misposition it. And there we are, in its entirety. That to me looks like a kind of tree that you'd find in Madagascar or the Serengeti, but that is a lush piece of vegetation. I'm sure I will incorporate this into a diorama somewhere along the line, but it might have to be 4x4 vehicles on the Serengeti plain. But let me put that to one side. That's very funny, Dave. And it proves, if anybody didn't know, that you get a hell of a sense of humour. And so does that look. Right, let's have a look in. Oh, you're kidding me. You are kidding me. Right, I can see one more piece in the box. Let's get rid of that box for the side for the moment. It's only a Greenlight, isn't it? Running on empty. Look at that. Nissen Skyline GTR. Oh, 2001. Look at the spoiler on the back. As you've come to expect from Greenlight, look. Turn that to the light a bit more. Look at the details on there. License plate. Rear lights. Even got the indicators in there in the other brake lights. Great tempo work. Bridgestone tyres. And there's some detailing on the front there, look. Wow. They're running on the empty Series 8. I've seen it in a couple of places in the YouTube community, but yeah, wow. That is a sexy piece. And as you can see, there's other ones in that Series 8. There's some absolutely classics in there, look. Oh, Volkswagen Type 2. People that know me know I love my Volkswagens. Of which I can show you a little bit of that in a minute, but we'll put him back on the back wall there, look. Nice. Right. There's a by the tree. Let me move that across. Just like to give a shout out to this guy. Again, most of you know this guy, and he was a gateway really to me getting into collecting. Saw this crazy fella's videos, and we've been talking for nearly a year now. He's become a treasured friend, a barrel of laughs, a real fun guy. You know his enthusiasm for the diecast. He's currently having a rethink about his channel and things he's going to do because of the new COPA laws. So please keep an eye out for Johnny Roman. Like I say, he's a lover of all things diecast and all things model, really. Big inspiration to me, great friend. You know him. Please keep checking out his videos. He's finding it hard at the moment because of the COPA laws, and he's thinking about directions and what have you, but he'll get there. He's a very smart cookie. Toy car case. Thank you. Right, so, and then here, VWs. Now, there's a little story behind these because these videos I'm going to do will be about my own personal collection from the beginning. I've had 1,000 pieces plus other makes, and I've started trading now. Two very, very good friends. They have become friends. David Johns from the worst YouTube video channel ever. And of course, somebody that we know and love throughout the diecast community. His generosity knows no bounds, and that's Fireman Food 1988. But the story behind this particular one, is I've got quite a few of these now, and I say you'll see these later on. This was sent from a very, very good English friend, Mick67, and I'd not seen this high top version before. Yeah, I got a number of these in various liveries and colours, you know. That's the pop top one, obviously, with a canvas framing on and wind sheeting and such like, but I've never actually seen this casting before. And again, if you look at it, you can see it's finely detailed. This is one of my restorations. It's been stripped, it's been cleaned and polished and deburred. The casting's immaculate. The glass canopy has been buffed up because that was a bit ropey, but that's in Pledge Revive, and that's looking fantastic. But the trouble with this casting was it came with one door only, and it was this right hand side, and that just won't do because I'm a Taurian, and as such my attention to detail is verging on ADHD. Things have to be right. I mean, that's going to be fantastic when it's detailed up. So basically, with a left hand door missing, and me wanting to do a fantastic restoration on this to do it justice, because these were produced from 1967 to 1969, so you know you're around or just over the 50 mark. Put the undercoat on the inside there, so I've got a nice background. Obviously it comes with a saloon with 2 bench seats and a drop table and a kitchen at the back, and I cannot speak highly enough how iconic. You know it. I'm not teaching you how to suck eggs. You all know, and most of you love the VW T1s, T2s, Beetles, you name it. Even the modern projects look fantastic. Again, I'll be delving into that with a new series that will be coming in video 2. But yeah, so it wouldn't do with only one door on. I could have displayed it that way in the case and it'd look fine. But no, it won't do. This is a personal gift from Mick67, and as such it will be treasured. So what I was going to do was look at reproduction parts, and the only thing I could find on eBay was a guy in Australia, and maybe even further afield, that were offering 2 die-cast metal doors, repo, and by the time you put the postage and what have you on, I think you was looking at about £7 or £8, which might not seem a great deal of money, but when you're talking just a couple of doors, not wearing it. I'm not tight, but I'm careful with how I spend my money. So what I did was look on eBay, and I found this little beauty. Same casting, all apart from the raised up roof. As you can see, they're literally twins, apart from that raised up roof. This cost me something like £1.20 on eBay plus the postage, and it came in at under £3, and it had a perfect set of doors on. So I've pillaged the doors off that, And what I'll be doing is I'll be putting the one door on that was left on mixed piece, and I will be doing a Resto two-tone on this. But as I said before, I'll display it in the case this way. I display my cases different ways, and I'll explain the logic or not behind that. So when you see it restored, you'll see that. So that I can get away with that. I'm not prepared to pay any more for that. This was the gift off Mick, and this is what's precious. So we've got 2 new doors for there. Rescued off this one, and as you've seen now, they're cleaned up beautiful. They're at the stage where this has had a couple of coats of Tamiya white. I wanted to try white. I'm a fan of the grey, but I've heard all over the place that you get a different finish with a white. So we're going to try white, and one or both of these I'll have a white top, and the other one I'll have a cream top. And then we'll maybe go for a country green and a powder blue, something like that. But even the bases, look, you know, I've cleaned them up, white brushed them down. And you can see it's the same number, a Matchbox Series 34 Volkswagen camper. The bases are exactly the same. I say it's just that top. So that shows you a little bit of love about the Volkswagen. I've also got some, oh yeah, of course, yeah. Can't forget to mention as well that we've got the V-Dubs wheels from Greenlight. I get them from Modelmatic in England. John runs that company, and without him I wouldn't get any premium pieces at all, because the postage from America and Australia is so prohibitive. It's a shame. I can get the pieces cheap enough, but why would I want to pay something like £12 to have that mailed for me? So I look to Modelmatic in England, and John, they're based in York. What a fantastic guy. And these wheels on here weren't suitable really for me. They're, believe it or not, a one-piece brass moulding. So the tyres and the hubs were one-piece brass moulding. I've kept them because they'll be worth something to somebody. I'm not talking about monetary, but, you know, people that want it bang original. I want it looking original, and these are more in keeping. I mean, the fine detail from these hubcaps. I mean, they've even got a VW right in the centre. So I'm going to enjoy putting some of these. I've got 2 packs of these because I'm such a VW enthusiast. And if we turn this way and cast our eyes over the beautiful Forza Horizon set that David's got me, we'll also, this piece on this is on display, and this is from Oxford Diecast, which is a British firm. And you can see that we've got your classic Volkswagen van there. And again, this is from the Welsh Brew Tea Company. Me and the missus went to Wales for a holiday 2 years ago now, when we was up in the Slate Mountains around Blanno-Festiniog. And one of the Slate gift shops had the Welsh Brew Tea Company, of which the phone number, everything's genuine on it. There we go, Morris. And if you turn it round here out, you can just see, there you go, just in the edge, look, you can see the details on that. Oxford Diecast have got such a fantastic reputation in the UK for absolute quality, and this piece, I think, bears testimony to it. But see what I was saying about them wheels again? That's your classic flying saucer, your chrome dish, and I couldn't imagine Volkswagen having anything more. Now, I said that this set of Horizon Forza 4 won't be cracked. The reason for that is I've got 1 or 2 pieces. I've certainly got the Shelby Cobra, and I've got the Aston Martin from other series, but seems to be the exact casting. But when it's a full set like that of pop culture or motoring culture, I do this with it. I put them between 2 what we call screeding beads. You can just, it's such a nice tidy rail up there, look. You can virtually not see it at all. But this is one of my pride and joys. This is the Johnny Lightning Kiss Dragster series. I've got all 4 models, all in hard shell protectors as well, with collector's cards around them. And I love Kiss, and I've been very, very fortunate that not only did I secure that set of 4, the complete set of 4 from Johnny Lightning. A guy on eBay was selling his collection, and I got these crazy dragsters for £1.99 each, and combined postage. They're immaculate. They're as good as the day left the factory. And I actually secured another full set of 6 fantastical cars. And so this is what I do around my dado. Either above or below, I suspend 2 screening beads. Oh, crikey, you can get about 100 foot for £7, which is cheap as chips. And this is how I choose to display around my car room, which is being put together now, and I will happily take you all on a tour of it. But not today. This is just a launch. And David's package this morning. Serengeti treat included. Oh look, there's another one of my passions. Lido Days Gone. That's a Marks and Sparks anniversary set, 4 pieces. You know, let me give you a quick scan upwards, give you a little sneaky peek in. This is really how I got into it years ago, but here's one of my display cases, look, and it just goes up and up and up. So yeah, I think we're going to end things here. I think 25 minutes plus is enough to be ranting on. So I'd just like to say welcome and thank you for anybody that likes this video, that would like to subscribe, that would like to pass comment. Everybody's welcome. I'll always try and get back to you. I might do what somebody else does here, and instead of answering all the comments, just have a little talkie about who's commented on what and answer and do me thank yous that way. I don't know yet. Like anything, it's all an evolution, but this is show 1 from Sol's Diecast Odyssey. My personal journey, highs and lows of collecting in England, because like as you'll see coming up, we do not have anywhere near the scene in America, not 1/10. And other good YouTubers from England like AJ's Garage, Bertie's Hot Wheels, they'll tell you the same. Everything we get is very hard won through some very small stores and flea markets. I mean, this here, we all know this one. This is some of my 4 wheels here, monster trucks. But this one, Gravedigger, that cost me all of 40 pence from a car boot sale. These 2 beauties here, these are Jada toys. These were in one package that Fireman Food sent me. So Fireman, eternal gratitude for that. And this piece on the end, again, was my first ever Jada toy. And again, I picked it up from a car boot sale. And that was a massive 40 pence as well. So let me just turn that a bit better. So this Jada and this iconic monster truck Gravedigger, 80 pence. I mean, and they're immaculate, as you can see. I always clean them down, you know, disinfect them, wipe them, and just give them a buff up. But yeah, so I think we're going to end things here, friends. And thank you for taking the time to take the time. As this series unfolds, I'll be doing shout outs to people that have become friends and people's YouTube channels that I admire. But again, obviously, Diecast Dude's pushed himself to the front because that's what fell on my doormat today. David, eternal gratitude. And as and when new Matchbox stuff comes out here, I'll send you some, of course. It's not a problem. You've absolutely blown me away with this package there. Thank you very much. And a big shout out to Johnny Roman at the Supper Club and Toy Car Case, because he's become a very good and trusted friend. And yeah, he comes across as crazy to the uninitiated, but his enthusiasm and his joy is infectious. And I've met a lot of good people. Without this guy, I'd never have met Fireman Food. And then all the friends that Fireman Food have, and we talk, and it's just amazing. This is a fantastic community. I love the humility of it. Yeah, it's like anything. There'll be 1 or 2 people out to exploit it for all I can get. But essentially, I've come across nothing but fantastical people, and if we can't help each other a little bit, then what's the point? What's the point of it all, eh? Try and spread the smiles, try and spread the joy. Be happy, keep yourself safe, keep watching each other's videos and commenting and subscribing and helping each other out. And take care. Until the next video, cheerio. Bye-bye.